Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your English virtual class. Today, class, we will learn about the story in chapter 5, Tom Thumb. So, this is a story of a boy named Tom who is as big as a thumb. So, in this story, it will teach us on how to recognize the importance of our own family and at the same time recognizing our own strengths and our own weaknesses. So let's know what kind of strengths Tom has despite the fact that he's as tiny as your own thumb. Okay, so please listen to the story carefully and watch the video attentively. After that, please practice reading in your book. Thumb. A woodcutter sat in his cottage one night warming himself by the fire. His wife sat by his side spinning. "How lonely it is, wife," said he. "You and I sit here by ourselves without any children to play about, and amuse us while other people seem so happy and merry with their children." "What you say is very true," said the wife, sighing and turning around the spinning wheel. "How happy I should be if I had but one child. Even if it were as big as my thumb, I should be very happy and would love it dearly." Now, odd as you may think it, this good woman's wish was fulfilled. Not long afterward, she had a little boy who was quite healthy and strong, but was not much bigger than your thumb. So they said, "Well, we cannot say we have not got what we wished for. Little as he is, we will love him dearly." And they called him Tom Thumb. They gave him plenty of food, yet for all they could do, he never grew bigger, but was just the same size as he had been when he was born. Still, his eyes were sharp and sparkling, and he soon showed himself to be a clever little fellow. One day, as the woodcutter was getting ready to go into the forest to cut wood, he said, "I wish I had someone to bring the cart after me, for I want to make haste." "Oh, father," cried Tom, "I will make sure that the cart will be in the woods by the time you want it." The woodcutter laughed and said, "How can that be? You cannot reach up to the horse's bridle." "Never mind that, father," said Tom. "If my mother will only harness the horse, I will get into his ear and tell him which way to go." "Well," said the father, "let us try this for once." So the mother harnessed the horse to the cart and put Tom into the horse's ear. And as he sat there, Tom told the horse how to go, crying out, "Go on," and "Stop," as he wanted. And thus the horse went on just as well as if the woodcutter had driven it himself into the woods. It happened that as the horse was getting a little too fast and Tom was calling out, "Gently, gently," two strangers came up. "What an odd thing that is," said one. "There is a cart going along and I hear someone talking to the horse, but yet I cannot see anyone." Tom Thumb went on into the forest till at last he came to the place where the woodcutter was. On seeing his father, he cried out, "See, father, here I am with a cart, all right and safe. Now take me down." So his father took hold of the horse with one hand and with the other took his son out of the horse's ear and put him down upon straw where he sat happily. It's a great story, right? So have you noticed how smart Tom is? Okay, so and have you also noticed how his own parents loved him dearly? Yeah, though Tom was a very small fellow, yet he was smart, right? And his parents loved him very much. May that you have learned from the story. So for now, please practice reading and do your homework.